Good evening. Police and squatters have clashed during a tense standoff on Heirisson Island in the city. They were ordered off the island when dozens of police and council staff moved in this morning.
Enough! No. You've taken enough from my children!
Children's toys packed into garbage bags and taken away.
This is their toys. Look at her face.
Piled onto trucks along with mattresses, blankets and food. Families who had very little left with nothing.
How are we meant to be okay? They've got a home to go to, they've got a bed to sleep at night, we don't.
I want you to go over to those children and tell them you are taking everything they own in this world.
City of Perth staff moved into Heirisson Island at 9 a.m, watched by about 24 police officers. This is the 10th time in 5 years they've tried to evict the squatters. But now the island isn't only a place for Aboriginal people to protest, it's also become a camp for the homeless.
They feel safe here, and in the city, I don't think there is no safe place.
A lot of these people are homeless. You're chucking them back onto the streets to be treated like rubbish again.
2 move-on notices issued by police.
Stay here. No. Stay here.
Okay, there you go. No, put on the ground, I'll take it.
All right, then. No worries, I'll put it on the ground for you.
The media fined for illegal parking.
I have another option, you won't let me park in there.
4 tickets issued to Channel 9 alone, although when we went public, they were removed. By midday, most of the tent community was gone.
These fellas come here, sort us out, wipe us out.
Human rights workers accusing the City of Perth of breaking a promise to give notice before a raid.
I pleaded with them that in the event that there was to be any raid, whenever in the future, to give us due notice so we could help the homeless families here transition. That promise was to me. He shook my hand in front of all your people.
The City of Perth was approached for comment. They didn't respond. Officials also refusing to speak to Labor Senator Sue Lines.
The group is simply asking for more time. That is not an unreasonable request. There are young children here, very young children. Obviously there are people who are very distressed, and this is not the way for the City of Perth to deal with it.
What am I going to tell my children tonight when they've got nowhere to sleep?
I just don't get it how they can take food and toys and beds and all that and just feel okay.
Jerrie Demasi, 9 News.
And late this afternoon, a group of squatters was forcibly removed from the island, but Ellie Cormack, they are already returning tonight.
Yes, Emmy, they've set up tents and you might be able to see behind me they've started a campfire. Authorities left here a very short time ago, but nearly as soon as they drove away, campers returned here to Heirisson Island. They clashed with police late this afternoon. 50 officers and up to 40 council workers moved in after a nearly 8-hour standoff. Now, scenes did get ugly. One person was put into a police car. Officers were yelled at and sworn at. But the people here tonight say they have nowhere else to go. They're not hurting anyone. More tents will arrive. Friends will drop them off to replace the ones that the City of Perth have taken. And they say come tomorrow morning, everyone will be back. Tim.
Ellie, thank you.